No one tells you this part. When she cheats, it doesn't just break your heart. It breaks your manhood. Suddenly, you begin questioning everything. Was I not man enough? Was I too soft? Too trusting? Too stupid? My friend, this ain't just about betrayal. This is about reclaiming the man inside the mirror. Let's talk. The pain of betrayal goes deeper than anyone understands. Because when a man gets cheated on, it doesn't just hit his emotions. It hit his identity. You stop feeling like a provider. You stop feeling like a protector. You stop feeling like a man, my friend. And to make it even worse, the world doesn't talk about this part. Your friends, they say, just move along. Let's go find another girl. There's plenty of women out here. Your family says focus on the kids, and your job says just show up for work. But inside, you're dying, walking around like a ghost, numbing out your pain with distractions, losing yourself behind a fake smile. I know, because I live that silence. I want you to understand this, my friend. When she stepped out, your manhood didn't disappear. Understand, it just got buried beneath the weight of betrayal. You see, she didn't just cheat on your relationship. She cheated on your effort. She disrespected your sacrifice. She took your loyal and spat on it. That would wreck any man. Understand. But the lie most men believe after this, I wasn't man enough. That's why she did it. No, my friend, understand, her affair wasn't a reflection of your weakness. It was a reflection of her character. Understand. But if you believe that lie long enough, you will start living in a shell and not the man you were meant to be. That's the danger. Not just losing her, but losing you. Let me bring you into my world. I remember the day I found out my wife had an affair on me. I was holding everything together, working hard, showing up for my children, taking care of the bills, doing my part. And then I saw it. The messages, the text messages, the lies, the betrayal. She even moved in with him, leaving me home with our 4 children. And I was left holding the weight, raising our children, trying to stay strong. But truth is, I was collapsing, my friend. I questioned everything about myself. Why wasn't I enough? Was I too emotional, too forgiving, too weak? All these questions. I remember sitting in my room, looking in the mirror and not recognizing the guy who I seen back in the reflection. That's when I realized something. This pain either going to destroy me or it's going to rebuild me. However, that's my choice. And I choose to rebuild. People stay stuck here forever. When I say here, I mean betrayal, her affair. They stay stuck here for years because they're not understanding what I'm telling you here. Understand this. Her cheating is not a reflection of you or your weaknesses. Her cheating is her character flaw. It is her character flaw, my friend. Please understand. I don't want you to live life years and years talking about the affair, and you have not begun building the man that you need to build in order to get through this. See, the only way you getting through this affair is by you going through the pain. Going through the pain. Many people, they stay stuck right here in this betrayal, in this affair, because they refuse to go through the pain. You could talk to them 5, 7 years later, and they still talking about the day like it just happened yesterday. My friend, do not do that. And understand that this is not a reflection of you. However, what you do next, that determines who you are. Are you going to rise or are you going to stay here? Are you going to rebuild or are you going to stay stuck? That's your decision that you make. Understand the cheating that your wife have had or what she have did. Okay, yeah, it may be painful. It may hurt, but what do you do next? That's the question. What do you do next? Are you going to sit here, whine, complain, and cry? Or are you going to rise up and become the best version of yourself? Brother, I want you to hear me and hear me clear. This ain't the death of your manhood. It's the rebirth of it. You don't get your power back by just moving on to the next chick. You get it back by facing the pain, by getting in the gym, by rebuilding your mind, by finding purpose outside of her validation. This is where men are forged, not in comfort, not in applause, but in the fire. And what comes out of that fire? A man who doesn't need permission to feel powerful again. That comes out of the fire. A man who doesn't chase revenge, but chase purpose. A man who stopped asking, what did I do to deserve this? And start asking, who am I becoming because of this? That's the shift, my friend, that you have to make. You only get better by taking action. And here's what I want you to do today. Look in the mirror and say this. She doesn't get the last word. I do. Choose one thing today to rebuild your body, your mindset, your habits, your spiritual walk. Pick one and start today. And drop this in the comment right now. I'm rebuilding my manhood. Because healing starts with ownership, my friend. It starts when you take ownership. If this video hits something deep, subscribe to the channel. Because this is the place online where men are taught to rise without shame. This isn't just content, my friend. This is healing in motion. This is where men who was broken rebuild. And if you're ready to go deep, I want you to go to my website, Unbreakable.com. I have a course over there where we go deep. It's called How to Make Her Regret Cheating Without Saying a Word. Not for revenge, but for you, my friend, to find your purpose and begin rebuilding, my friend. You rebuild your manhood. You rebuild you. Until then, I want you to keep showing up. Keep choosing you because you are unbreakable. I will see you in the next video.